Yo, how's it going, fam? Today, I will show you guys the perfect entry. And so that way you guys see that these are trades that I actually trade. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this trade and this trade on my MT4. Now, I fully wanna go ahead and show you guys, the possibilities of the entries once you guys are able to go ahead and master, okay? This right here, this entry is this exact entry that you guys will see right in this area. This second entry over here, which is actually the first entry, is the entry over here. So you may see that this entry right here is this one, and the other entry is the one that I just showed you. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started with today's video, and let's show you guys exactly how it is that I got the perfect entry with zero drawdown and over 130 pips and running profit. Now, before we get started, as always, go ahead and do me a quick favor. Go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Click that bell icon so that way you can be notified the next time there is a fire trade, because I also do go ahead and send out live trades every now and then ahead of time for you guys to go ahead and take advantage of them. Okay, so how is it that I was able to get a perfect entry on GBPUSD, being one of the most volatile pairs in Forex, with only 7.5 pips stop loss, and overall my TP is going to be for about 300 pips, currently running at about 130 pips. Okay, very easy, very simple, and I'm gonna break it down to you guys. Let's go over here real quick and break this pair down so that you guys can see exactly why it is that I take this trade.
It's 10 o'clock.
Okay, I had already explained it in Spanish. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain it in English for you guys. First thing you want to know, what am I in? Okay, so this is something that you want to take into consideration when it comes to schematic. Now, currently right now, we are in a distribution schematics. There's three very important points that you want to take in consideration when it comes to understand the overall movement of the market and overall how to obtain sniper entries, which is this right here. One thing that's very important is going to be your buyer's climax. Now, typically you'll see a up thrust and then you see the movement to downside. In this case, we see an up thrust and then we see an up thrust after distribution. So therefore, these 3 points are going to be major crucial points that we'll be paying attention to. Okay. Now, as you can see, I mentioned that these are 3 points I'll be paying attention to. This one right here, I'm going to be paying attention to the buyer's climax for that second run, for that second retracement. This right here between our up thrust and our up thrust after distribution, I'm going to be paying attention to the details that market is creating. So therefore, when market creates a move to downside, which is breaking direction, in this case, you can see market breaks direction. Now, the retracement is going to be significant to this or this point. Now, as you guys can see, the first entry we based off of accumulation of price, very nice accumulation of price, and the halfway point of that accumulation of price was around this zone. Let's go ahead and mark this up, and then psychological level, boom, boom, 750. There we go. So we have a psychological level of that area for this accumulation of price, and we can clearly see that market came up to that zone and then dropped down. Awesome. We have that entry. We spoke about it already on the previous video. So if you want a full breakdown about that one, go to the previous video, because right now I'm going to show you guys how it is that I was able to get this entry with zero to no drawdown. Okay. Now, things I was looking into was going to be our previous point of interest. Very important. But understand this. When you are in a Wyckoff schematic, your first retracement is very important, but that first retracement is going to depend off of our up thrust or our up thrust after distribution. So what does the second retracement depend off of? The second retracement depends off of our buyer's climax. Okay, very important. Second retracement depends off our buyer's climax. When it comes to this scenario, I want you to look at this. When I put my crosshair right around here, you will see over here the high of this candle. The high of that candle is at 1.34422. So I'm going to go ahead and put a horizontal ray on that level on 1.34422. Now, that is a level that I will be paying attention to when I come to that zone. Now, I know that this is a level which the market will potentially have a retracement from or have an important impact in the market. Now, one thing that I want to look into are going to be the details from the previous point of interest, so therefore I can go ahead and refine my entry and overall have a very small stop loss. Now, when it comes to refining your entry, we already know that market is going to come up to that buyer's climax, and that is going to be an area where you can potentially put a sell limit and put your stop loss right above this level. But if you do put a sell limit and your stop loss above that level, that means that your risk reward is going to be less. So one thing that you guys